Howdy. Welcome to Daily Miles. You're going to say to me, Miles, what the hell are you doing at Holyoke Tire and Service? Did the van die on you? No, it did not die on me. The van is right there. So here's what happened. Last night, I'm sitting in the van, and I just finished making myself a little bit of sauce and rice. And I hear this cracking sound outside the van, and I'm parked at a Cracker Barrel right up against the trees, and I'm hearing this cracking sound, constant cracking. I'm like, what the is that sound? It sounds like a tree's about to fall. And then I look out, look out the back of the van, and sure enough, this tree is like coming towards me. I'm like, okay, time to move. So I jump out of the van, and where the sauce bottle was right next to the door. So when I open up the door, it fell onto the floor. It fell out onto the ground. I just jumped into the driver's seat and moved the van forward. And as I do, I'm like, I hear this distinct crunch. You'll notice it's missing a tire. So is there, was the tire, bad? No. It's just got a puncture in it. It's got some glass in it. So I just thought, let's do a little preventative maintenance. Spend the money I don't have and get it fixed. Well, handed me the key and said, it's fine. There's no hole. The glass must have worked its way out. I don't believe that, but I'm just gonna pull it over there and go take a look at it myself. Well, I'm out here shooting chapter 6, finally. The rain let up. Didn't rain once last night, actually. Rained a little bit yesterday, though. So, fingers crossed that I can actually get chapter 6, section 1 and 2 done today. No, you're not going to see it. Not until I shoot chapter 5. Well, finished shooting chapter 6, sections 1 and 2. They came out nicely, actually. Came out very nice. No, you're not going to see any. But, nicely done. Right here, right along this stretch. With a few interruptions from, passing runners and bikers and walkers that took fucking forever. This is the problem I have, when I'm shooting this stuff. Is that I don't want anybody in the shot, and I don't want people behind me or in front of me because it can make things somewhat disturbing. I don't want you focusing on anything except for the story. And if people are running by, it just makes you go, ah. And I've got 60 seconds to get to convey this story. So there's that. Look at that. Wow. Now, there's something you don't see every day. Well, I don't see every day. He's quite beautiful. Wow. Hello. Aldoni. Just finished 4 sections in 30 minutes. I've never been able to do that. I actually did 4 yesterday, which you probably heard, and I did 4 today. So, wow. All done. Aldoni, which means I can get out of here and start heading south to chapter 5. So you're going to say to me, Miles, aside from what's next, how's the knee? Well, it's holding up. Not too many problems. It's actually doing quite well. And here's a tiny little taste of what I'm able to do. Now, to be fair, that was getting painful, but the whole point of that exercise is so that I can hold my balance or maintain my balance. For months, I haven't been able to do that. And every once in a while, I try to do that same test to see whether or not I can hold my balance. And that's the whole point of that exercise, is to do it on one foot without touching or holding on to anything. And for the most part, aside from a little wobble right at the beginning, and yes, it was painful, score. Alrighty, kitties. That's what I got going on for today. My next stop is actually, I'm gonna pull out of here today, and fingers crossed that the van holds up. And before I go any further, thank you very much, Chris, because without you, I wouldn't be here. So, and he's what made this this next little phase possible. So I'm heading south to New York tonight. Gonna meet up with a friend today and tomorrow, or two friends today and tomorrow, and then heading south to an abandoned town. There are several I passed on the way here, so we're gonna go shoot chapter 5 in an abandoned town. And I've been thinking about chapter 7. So last year I was out in Red Rocks, Nevada, which is just outside of Las Vegas. It's this gorgeous spot here. I'll show you a little bit of it. It's this gorgeous spot. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I shoot there? Because I'm an idiot? So we're gonna drive back there, assuming the van holds up. We're gonna drive back to Red Rocks and shoot at Red Rocks for chapter 7 and chapter 8. It's beautiful. It's too beautiful not to shoot there. Oh, look, the sun showed up. Alrighty, kitties, that's what I got going on this week. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for your support. And thank you very much for sticking around for the road show. I'm just going to give you a tiny little taste of what's in chapter 6. Here you go. Psych. You didn't think you were going to get some? No, we're doing this in sequence, kitties. Alrighty, that is enough yapping out of me today. Thanks a bunch for listening. Thanks a bunch for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. And thank you very much to my Patreon supporters. All right.